What's up guys, it's me Vlad, and today I'm probably going to answer one of the most requested questions on my channel and tell you guys whether you should keep your Quest 2 or go ahead and buy the Quest 3. Today we're going to discuss everything about the headset as well as the leaks and official confirmed information for the headset, from the actual price to all of the changes compared to the Quest 2, and this video is mainly aimed at VR players for games such as like Gorilla Tag, such as pretty much different VR games and whatnot. So if you fall into that category, make sure to watch the video until the end, because this information is crucial on whether or not you should spend your hard work or your parents' money on the actual headset. So let's start. And before we start the video, please hit the like button. Go ahead, don't be lazy, man. I've literally spent hours on hours researching about this topic to give you guys a precise, concise answer, which will pretty much fit into your, you know what I'm saying, budget and whatnot. So please hit that like button. And I'm actually going to be pre-ordering the Quest 3. If you guys remember, I actually bought the Quest Pro on its release, and I showcased all of the changes. I made a review for it for you guys. So make sure to subscribe to not miss my review for the Quest 3 and me pretty much testing it out in every single game. So let's start. Okay, so first things first, there are a lot of changes that are going to be introduced to the Quest 3, and one of the most actually insane aspects of the headset was leaked by Best Buy. So let me showcase this to you guys. According to Upload VR, an official VR source, pretty much they have said that the Quest 3 is going to get a 30% leap in pixels. This will mean that the pixels, if you don't know what pixels are, they're pretty much what you see on the screen. They're the density of the actual pixels. Pixels are pretty much the dots which project the actual image to your eyes. And the Quest 3 is going to have 30% more pixels, and this is pretty much kind of a graph of what is going to be changed with the Quest 3 compared to the Quest 2 and Quest Pro. And you can see that while the Quest Pro had a resolution of 1800 by 1920, the Quest 3 is going to have a resolution of 2064 by 2208, and that's actually huge, because although the Quest 2 panels are actually pretty good, I'm going to be honest, you know, I'm not gonna hate on the Quest 2, I actually quite like it, but having more pixels will mean that we will actually have much better image in any game whatsoever. It doesn't matter if it's Gorilla Tag, it doesn't matter if it's an actual menu, it will generally have better quality, better image quality, and pretty much just better experience for every single player that plays the game. And to add on to it, we actually have a confirmation that there is going to be twice the GPU boost on the actual headset. So pretty much the actual in-game performance is going to boost twice, because the actual chip that they're going to use, the new Snapdragon chip, is going to pretty much boost the performance of the headset twice compared to the Quest 2 and I'm pretty sure the Quest Pro. Okay, now what is interesting about this is that while the Quest Pro costs $1,000, at the release it cost $1,500 when I bought it, but then I returned it because I didn't like it. Best decision in my life, I'm gonna be honest. But the actual Quest 3 is going to have approximately 120 Hertz. So to compile the actual FPS boost with the twice GPU boost, pretty much we're going to have 120 Hertz, similarly to the actual Quest 2, while the Quest Pro had 90 Hertz. And this isn't confirmed yet, but considering that all of the leaks pretty much 2, the Quest Pro and the Quest 3 were correct. We can probably assume that this is correct. You can see that the price for it is going to be $500. That's the actual price that was for the 256 gigabyte version of the Quest 2 during the price increase of the actual Quest 2. So it's pretty much the same. I'm going to be honest, man. Not a huge price increase considering everything that is going to be added with the Quest 3. And I actually didn't get to the best part of the headset. So if you actually look at the pictures, these are official pictures of the Quest 3. And I want to point out one picture in particular, this one. You can see that the actual Quest 3 is 2 times slimmer than the Quest 2. And that is probably the best part about this headset. That's the sole reason I'm going to buy it. And this is official news source CNN. And you can genuinely see that. Look at this. Look at this. This is the actual VR cover. It deattaches, so it's not actually attached to the Quest, but it looks way comfier. You can see it's bigger. But the actual part of the actual headset, it's 2 times smaller. Finally, I'm not going to have a 2-ton brick strapped to my face, man, while playing Gorilla Tag. This is actually a game changer for active games such as Beat Saber, Gorilla Tag, or any other game, because this will mean that the headset is going to feel just way comfier, you know. It's going to be smaller, it's going to be better. You're not gonna have a brick strapped to your face, man, 24/7. And to the actual dedicated people who play VR like almost every single day, this is actually a game changer. You can also see the new head strap design over here, but we're gonna get more into that a bit later on. Also, you can see that we have the new Quest 2 or Quest 3 controllers. These controllers are different from the Quest Pro, although they don't have the rings like the Quest 2, but they're going to be pretty much made out of the same materials, and they won't have cameras on them, so they are going to be tracked by the cameras on the actual Quest 3. So that's actually better, because you won't have to charge the controllers like 24/7. Because believe me, I had the Quest Pro controllers. I used them with the Quest 2. They had a lot of glitches. You had to wait literally like 2 minutes for them to actually connect to your Quest 2, and so your Quest 2 actually recognizes them. The same issue happened with the Quest Pro. I had the Quest Pro and I used them with the Quest Pro controllers, so you know what I'm saying, this is actually better. Plus reportedly, to upload VR, these actual controllers are going to use batteries like so with the actual Quest 2 controllers. So they will have much larger span of time, which you're going to pretty much use to play your games, as well as just a quick replacement of the battery. I think that's the move. I think that's the right move for the actual gaming community. I don't think charging the controllers is a good thing, because I had the Quest Pro, believe me. It was so annoying to charge those things, bro. You actually had to put them on a dock, and that dock didn't actually give you any sort of feedback on whether or not they're placed correctly, and you had to align the pins, or you had to use one cable, exactly one. You had one cable to actually attach to your controllers to charge them, one at a time. So that's quite nice. So for the actual headset, we have more changes, because there's going to be actually full color pass-through, and it's going to be different from the Quest Pro, because this full color pass-through is going to be actually much better quality. From what I've read, that's going to be 4 megapixels cameras, multiple of them. And if you remember, if you ever had the Quest Pro, or if you didn't, but actually the Quest Pro, I'm gonna be honest, bro, it was probably the worst device I have ever bought. It was uncomfortable. The Quest, or the pass-through, pretty much the actual, you see the pass-through when you actually use the Guardian, when you actually place your player area. But, man, I remember it. When you actually moved your headset fast, you actually seen the gray color pass-through, and pretty much it was just colors placed on the object, and the actual base of it remained gray, white and black, so which was pretty much the colors of the Quest 2 color pass-through. That's for the actual Quest Pro from my experience, but that was because most of the cameras on the headset would actually gray and black, while on the actual Quest 3 we're going to have only pretty much full color pass-through cameras. So that will mean that that won't happen to the actual, full color pass-through. It's going to be much easier to play AR games. It's going to be revolutionary. That's what I want to call it. Next thing, you might think, yo Vlad, you said so much stuff, bro, it's so complicated. But no, we have more changes to the headset. Yes sir. The actual thingy in the middle that you see over here, these are the cameras to the left and right. The actual thingy in the middle is a LIDAR scanner, and you might ask me, yo Vlad, what is LIDAR scanner? You might think it's not that important, but it's probably one of the best things that is going to be added with the Quest 3, because the Quest Pro actually didn't have this feature. So because reportedly you were actually able to see through people's clothes with that LiDAR scanner, but I'm pretty sure they actually fixed that issue. But essentially that's not the main use of it. The main use of it is actually to see pretty much objects in front of the actual headset. So for example, your hands, it's going to be tracking your hands real time, and while the actual Quest 2 tracks your hands based on cameras, so based on pretty much pictures and AI, this is an actual scanner which will actually be able to show you the concise and pretty much just your hands, and it's going to be much faster, and maybe we're actually going to finally have the hand tracking feature in Gorilla Tag because of this scanner. By the way guys, let me know in the comments, are you going to buy the Quest 3? I'm curious, how many people are going to be buying the Quest 3? Personally, I think that it's well worth it for the price of $500, because it's a whole new device, everything about it has changed, and we can see new games coming out, such as pretty much the Sinners Remaster, which actually Meta has posted on their YouTube channel, and it genuinely looks like a PC VR game. So let me know in the comments guys, are you going to buy the Quest 3 headset and why? Personally, I think that it's going to be a game changer for the actual content creators. So if you're a fellow YouTuber, I would highly recommend buying the Quest 3 because of the GPU boost. That will mean that you would be able to actually record videos in a higher frame rate without FPS dropping inside of games. It would also mean that it will just be way better. The resolution will probably be improved for recording wise, because the actual performance is going to be way higher on the headset. So as a YouTuber, I think it's well worth it. If you're a casual player, there are a lot of changes which are positive for it. Also, the game library that you currently have is going to be transferred to it, so you're going to be able to play all of your games on the Quest 3. And finally, if you're a fellow Gorilla Tag player, you're going to actually have all of your cosmetics transferred inside of the game. So, that's just my opinion about it. Let me know your thoughts about it in the comments. Are you going to buy it? So, why are you going to buy it? Or why not? You know what I'm saying? Also, guys, if you're still not on my Discord, what are you doing? We have 211,000 members in here, and you can find a ton of game sales. So, if you go to the Quest Referral section, you can find a ton of game sales. These game sales are going to be pretty much even kept on with the release of Quest 3, and they're going to be cross-compatible, so you're going to be able to actually use these coupons even on the Quest 3. So make sure to join in. We have a ton of games which are on sales for example, every game has 25% off sale. So if, for example,
hello human, welcome to an accurate simulation of office worker.
Let me stop the actual trailer. We can see if I try to buy the game, you can see that actually me load. Let it load. The actual coupon is $5 off, 25% off. This is pretty much 25% off of any game. You can search for games. You can pretty much do anything you could possibly want. Again, the link to Discord is the first link down below in the description. Also, if you're a fellow Gorilla Tag player, and for some reason you cannot buy shiny rocks or want to get shiny rocks for completely free and don't want to do anything, I have a promotion for you. On my Twitch channel, I actually have a system where you can watch my streams, get channel points, and for those channel points you can buy shiny rocks. So you can see, if we go over here, my actual name on Twitch is CoolDudeVlad. You can see I have 29,000 followers over here, but essentially you can see that for 250,000 channel points, you can actually claim 1,000 shiny rocks. That's, well, actually, you know, you can claim this. I'm going to say that I have way more channel points on some other channels that I watch, so, you know what I'm saying? It's, you know, if you want to dedicate and entertain yourself, man, you can watch my streams and also get shiny rocks for completely free. So again, make sure to follow, turn on post notifications so you get reminded on when the streams start, and get the actual shiny rocks faster. Again, this is pretty much it. Thank you everyone who's watching the video. Have a great rest of your day. And I'm re-recording this video because I recorded this video and I'm kind of pissed off because literally the audio didn't record on the first video, so I had to re-record the whole thing all over again. So I'm sorry if I'm stumbling or anything like that, but yeah. See you later, guys. Bye bye. I'm out. All of the links to the Discord, Twitch are down below in the description, and make sure to hit that like button and subscribe.